Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully doing okay. Gonna read through the full article. Pretty much there's a link in the description. Another mass shooting. In fact, the 19th mass shooting since June the 20th, according to the Gun Violence Archive. The 19th mass shooting since June the 20th. That is absolutely fucking nuts. It happened Thursday evening around 6:20 p.m. in Newark, New Jersey, on a particular corner of Shepherd Avenue and Clinton Place. 9 people, including one teenager, were hanging outside of a bodega, pretty much a corner store, grocery store. If you don't live in America, perhaps you're not too familiar with the term. But 9 people were outside of a bodega, and there was a drive-by shooting. All 9 victims were being treated for gunshot wounds. Thankfully, all are in stable condition. So we do hope that they make full recoveries. Condolences to all of the victims concerned. A vehicle of interest has been identified as a white Honda Pilot. We can have a look at what a white Honda Pilot looks like. No, this is what a bodega looks like. Is that ASAP Rocky? I'm not sure. And a white Honda Pilot looks like one of these. It's a CRV, a little larger than it's an SUV, a little larger than a Honda CRV, I would say. So pretty large SUV. It was stolen. I think the article tells us it was stolen from Jersey City. So that's the only lead that the police have, or at least that's the only lead that the police are telling us that they have. We don't know why the shooting took place. We don't know if it was gang related. And we don't know how many shooters were involved. Police are canvassing the area for surveillance footage, so presumably the bodega and adjacent retail outlets would have CCTV. Perhaps other vehicles in the area will have dash cams, which perhaps caught all of or perhaps some of the incident. And again, we're on the lookout for a white Honda Pilot SUV stolen from New Jersey. So if you're familiar, if you've seen that kind of vehicle in the New Jersey area, especially around this location of Shepherd Avenue and Clinton Place on Thursday evening around 6:20 p.m., then of course do contact Newark Police Department. That's pretty much all we know. But again, this is fucking nuts, isn't it? The 19th mass shooting across the United States since June the 20th. That's 11 days. So that's 1.5 mass shootings per day in America. I'm pro Second Amendment, by the way. I'm pretty ignorant on the subject. I grew up in England. I live in Australia. Guns have never been a day-to-day thing for me. I've never really had to seriously consider the topic. I've never felt at risk of being shot, etc., etc. I never felt the need to have a gun. But it's a completely different story in America. My take on it basically is your criminals have guns. Your criminals perform drive-by shootings. They shoot 9 people in one moment whilst they're standing outside of a bodega. And again, this is the 19th mass shooting since June the 20th. So this is a regular occurrence. Shootings are robberies, armed robberies are accidental shootings are, well, that's perhaps not a good argument, is it, for the Second Amendment? But fundamentally, I do believe in the Second Amendment because I believe citizens need to be able to protect themselves from those criminals that have weapons and are willing to use them. And even if you are like the likes of Chicago and perhaps New York and have very strict gun control laws, doesn't work, does it? Your criminals pick and choose the crimes, the laws that they want to break, and they seemingly choose to ignore your gun control laws. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? But anyway, here's this article there. Another mass shooting, this time Newark, New Jersey, Thursday night, 6:20 p.m. 9 shot, including one teenager. All are in stable condition, so that's good news. I'm going to wrap things up here, guys. Thanks for your time.